It has been too long since my last recording of this. Like, way too long. Let me just edit the settings. Uh, that's good. That's good. There we go. Alright. So we're just gonna get back into it. Like nothing, like it hasn't been a month or two or three or four since I last played this. Oh boy. I legitimately have no idea where we last left off because it's just been so long since I played this. Alright. Inside, everything was ready. A few pioneers stood there, chatting. The tables were moved out of the way to make room for players and spectators. I looked around. Something was going on in the far corner. When I came closer, I saw a large piece of paper with a diagram drawn on it. Oh, right. I forgot we're doing the tournament of whatever the card game is. I forgot how that works. My name was among the players. Who came up with all of this? The electronic who was standing near. Of course it was your most humble servant. Bowed to me jokingly. This made me uncomfortable to the point of squirming. Why in the world am I among the players, then? I was disappointed. A few seconds ago, I thought I had the slim chance to evade this tournament, and I wouldn't have to feel Elisa's revenge on losing the bet with her. I forgot the bet. But now that hope was gone. It's pure coincidence. Yeah, right, coincidence. Except for I was already acquainted with every one of the contestants. There are a few dozen other pioneers standing in the room, seized with anxiety. The feeling of being watched while standing in the empty room, with no windows or doors. Will there be a prize? I asked him lazily. I wanted to distract myself with a pointless conversation. Electronic was about to answer when Yolanya came out of nowhere and started jumping around him. Prizes, prizes! I heard something about prizes. Do you know what the main ethos of the Olympic... Do you know what it is? Do you know... Sorry, brain dead. Do you know what is the main ethos of the Olympic Games? What? No. You understand when you grow up. She made a wry face and jabbed Electronic at the ribs. So, what about the prize? Well, I don't know. It's not up to me. He made a helpless gesture. Really, if he came up with a stupid prize, no stupid game, at least you is give the winner a chocolate medal or something. The woman suddenly jumped and raced off to somewhere. Wish I was that optimistic. So, what about the rules? Wait a bit. Not everyone is here yet. Looked around the canteen. Elisa, Slavia, Lena, Miku, and Shurik were there. Seems like everyone is here. Not everyone. Xenia isn't here. Hold up, I gotta check if my audio is recording correctly. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's great. Does he feel uneasy, or is it just me? She's not here. So what? Pick someone else instead. No, I can't do that. He answered slowly. I decided not to ask exactly why he can't do this. We'll go fetch her or something, I don't know. He can't go, he's the host of the event. The camp leader appeared as if from nowhere. But Olga, Electronic whined. Simon will go. Right, Simon? Of course, who else? Where is she? The library, I guess. Okay. I dragged my feet towards the door. Please hurry. It's Electronic's problem anyway. Night is coming soon. I was going to take my time, so I slowly paced towards the library. I found Xenia before I even expected. She was sitting on the bench of the square, staring at Gainda, who was silent as always. What are you doing here? Everyone's looking for you. Sitting here, as you can see. She frowned. Well, let's go. I don't want to. Why not? I don't want to, I said beside her. Listen, I don't like the idea of this contest myself, but we can't let everyone down. I surely didn't sound like myself there. A couple of days ago, I wouldn't even think of saying something like that. Xenia looked at me with surprise on her face. So everyone is waiting for me? Isn't that exactly what I said? Yes. I won't go anyways. She frowned and hid her face. Why? I gestured with my arms, wondering. I don't know how to play cards. So what? Same problem here. How can you play? What? You can only do things that you read about in your books or something? Of course. She was surprised. What if you ended up in Antarctica and have to only rely on hunting polar bears to survive? Polar bears don't live in Antarctica. Cindy smiled. Doesn't matter, it's just an example. Come on, it's not like someone's life depends on the result. She took her time to think. She don't want to let anyone down. Right. I agreed sarcastically. Don't you think anything funny about that? Didn't get what she meant, but anyway. Obviously, everyone has their weak spots. In a minute, we're both back at the canteen. Just immediately, you know? Just immediately back over here. Everyone looked at the electronic. So, he cleared his throat. Each round consists of one game. In case of a draw, you replay the game. After this, the loser drops out and the next round begins. Since the number of volunteers, since the number of the players is just 8, we only have 3 rounds. Is everything clear? The crowd cheered. And what are the prizes? The prizes, what are they? Yolanya, cut it out. Slavia stepped up and tried to catch Yolanya. I won't rest until the prize is mine. Seemed this girl alone had enough energy for a warp jump to Alpha Centauri. I don't know this word. Prizes, prizes. She repeated it over and over. Stop it. Slavia tried to reason with her. Electronic seemed to get dizzy from all this running around. Let's just start already. He said calmly, and added to Leon. Can't speak, or you won't get any prizes. Looks like my argument got through to her, so she took her place. Slavia followed her, giving me a grateful smile as she passed. The pioneers finally settled down. He approached the table that Lena sat behind. You don't mind? She looked up and blushed. Don't worry. I don't know the rules myself. And how can I be sure that it's not only myself? I sat down. Turns out we'll have to play the first round together. Yes. Finally, Electronic started to explain the rules. Oh no. Oh crap. I didn't mean to. How do I read the. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Go away. How do I check my. Oh. How do I check the thing? No, I don't. I want to check. Bruh. I forgot how to check the backlog. That's not what I meant to. No, I didn't want to save a screenshot. I forgot the button. That was the. I did. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to control this game. Oh my. I'm struggling. You have 6 cards, now you can look at them. After everyone has their cards, Electronic moved on. The rules here are similar to poker. I hope everyone knows how to play. I knew the rules, but I wasn't sure about the others. First of all, what's top card? Then 1 pair, then 2 pairs, 3 of a kind, so on. No flushes or straights, though. In first round, you choose a card which you would like to take from your opponent. Turn, your opponent can choose to swap his 2 cards around twice. He can choose not to do so if he doesn't need the card which you are taking. Take note here that your opponent will see which cards are trading places. In the next step, your opponent takes a card he chooses. So on. I think it's pretty clear. It wasn't too clear. That's exactly what I'm saying. Hey you, Einstein. Yolanda yelled at him from her table. I didn't get a thing. You'll figure out as we go. Electronic went to the table with the diagram, leaving Yolanda to smolder in solitude. You go first. Hoped I could get my mind around the game fast enough. Lena, more perplexed than usual, reached out for my cards. In the middle of the table, her hand stopped. Will you... Oh yeah, I should be protecting my card. What was it Electronic said? Try to confuse my opponent so I can swap 2 of my cards. Twice. I can choose not to. Should I protect or not? By the way, I can also agree to give her the card that she chose straight away. Otherwise, Lena can change her mind and take another card if she wants to, or she might not. Oh, no, I actually have to play the game. It isn't just a dialogue thing. Whose turn? It's my turn. I gotta get it straight, right? No, I can't get any straight. I forgot how to play. I don't know how to play poker. Things are becoming clearer, at least comprehensible. Now it's my turn. I can take my card for her or choose another one. Lena can try and protect her card. If I watch closely, I can take the card, regardless of her movements. I made it. Electronic who was silently watching our game nodded in approval. Looks like we're getting somewhere. Now, during the round, the opponents trade the card 3 times. Keep an eye on each other. Penetrate your opponent with your eyes. I chuckle. God. What's so funny? Yeah, what's so funny? What's so funny? Oh, never mind. Try to keep a straight face. Tsundere. Oh, I hate this. I hate this main character. He's like me for real. Oh my goodness. Charlie went back to his diagram. How do I even go on? Oh my goodness. It's time for the defense. Capture. I don't understand. Oh my gosh. How do I even? Oh my gosh. How do I play this game? I won. Wow. I won. How did I win that? Seriously, it's a hard game to play that was made up on the spot and not by yourself either. That is a save, because I do not want to do that one over again. But I won. Although the moment of glory was tainted by the fact it was Lena who's the loser. She's not very confident in the general, but now she's lost. I'm too embarrassed to look at her now. I probably should have lost it with her self-esteem, but I have a bet with Elisa. Meanwhile, Electronic proudly announced the first round is over. Am I going to be a bad standing with her, since I, or with Lena since I won the game? That would suck. It's me versus the child. Doomside escaped me. Ha! She glared at me, grinning. How did you manage to outplay Lena? Cheated, perhaps? I'm not you. I just know how to play cards. At least that's what I want her to believe, yeah. How could you outplay Shurik? She waved her hand, showing how easy it was. I threatened to join his club. She grinned yet again. Would you hold back too? Not a chance. Ugh. I'll choose which card to give you myself. Did you hear the rules? Oh, screw him. Looks like she didn't care. Okay, but I choose the cards to give to you too. Deal. Inspired by my victory in the first round, I ventured upon this dangerous move. Could I argued, appealed electronic, and eventually had my own way. But somehow I felt truly confident in the outcome of this round. Yes, we were breaking the rules, but I was in the same boat as Yolanya. I looked up at electronic. It's time to begin the semi-finals, he commanded. I carefully checked my cards, ensuring that Yolanya couldn't see them. Time to save again. I'll save over this one since it doesn't matter. Ooh. Oh man, time to not know how to play this game. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. How do I play this game? Hmm. Oh, we're just trading cards back and forth. I won! Hey, this isn't fair. You should have held back and lost. She angrily puffed up her cheeks, making her resemble Humpty Dumpty. Let's have a rematch. But this time you gotta hold back, got it? It wasn't only me who heard her, but the entire room, even electronic. No rematches allowed. Yolanda completely ignored him. You have to lose. I don't have the slightest intention of playing with you for a second time, I said calmly. Fine, you want it that way? Yes, that way. Shh. What? Gave her a menacing glare. So you've been eavesdropping? I just heard it while passing by. Anyways, it's much better to play an extra round then. She could certainly do that. Decided and appealed to electronic. No problem, we'll just have a quick rematch. Ah, whatever. He shrugged. The rematch has started. I feel bad for the main character. He didn't deserve this. So an actual thing. Or is it the same or... I'm trying to game correctly. I might be being dumb. I have no idea. Fail. We still won a single round. No, we're winning. We're winning that. I don't care. We're winning that. We're winning that. Perhaps. I'm winning this. I will win this. I don't care. I'll give you this one. I might be dumb. Oh, I won. How on earth? Alright, I won. Easy peasy. I said I reclined on my seat. That's not fair. Hope she won't demand another rematch. How come? Okay, said Melania aggravedly. Cut up from her table. I studied the tournament scheme closely, trying to understand who was going to be my final rival. Of course. I pulled a dumb, faint smile, like I'm afraid of her. Congratulations. Expecting to win? I'm expecting that you'll keep your promise. Okay, let's roll. Okay. We have to be very careful with this. Okay. Right? Go ahead, take my card, idiot. Go ahead, take that one. Take that one. Yeah, what you gonna do? Oh. Well, go take that one back. I don't care. You know, it's just simply a skill issue, all right. Hooray! I won. No, let Elisa, who rules the roost here. That means betting with her wasn't a waste. Now the only thing left, fake gossip because of her loss. Suddenly I got the desire to celebrate my own victory. This music is awesome. I love this. And have a dip at the beach. To tell the truth, I do not really know how to swim, but the possibility of diving into cool water under the moonlight seemed attractive. After all, I spent the whole yesterday in my winter clothes. Surely you know nicely bring the... I don't know. I'm gonna finish that sentence. The evening, no one should be here, so I took off all my clothes and pants and entered the water. If only I knew, I would have taken my swimming trunks along. Usually it was enough for me to swim 15-20 meters, but this time the euphoria of my victory spurred me to break this record. I swam slowly and tactfully, watching every movement of my arms and legs, keeping my breath steady. The sudden wham struck on my back, sent me underwater. I started to drown, but managed to force myself and grab the nearest buoy. Oh my gosh. You're cringe, I hate you. What are you doing? What am I doing? Hailing the winner. And what if I started drowning? Well, I'd save you. Of course. It's too dangerous to stay here, so you could easily sink me again. I gathered all my strength and swam to shore. After some time, Elisa came out of the water. You know, you swim well. I wouldn't say so. Yeah, you too. Well, wasn't that obvious? I said nothing. You won twice against me today. That means I will forget your 2 depths. What kind of depths is he talking about? Looks like Elisa has a problem with evaluating reality. Thanks a lot, I said sarcastically. You know, you're not as much of a loser as I thought. Alright. But taking into account all the flaws of her personality, at least this advantage of hers couldn't be taken away. Since when did I become a loser? She smiled cunningly. What's wrong? Aren't you one? Of course not. How will you prove it? I don't have to prove anything. Oh, so is that it? She said without any anger. Yes, that's it. Sounds was expected. Light wind gently played with the waves, sending them to shore, and taking them back after. Lisa was still looking at me, as if, it seemed, she completely forgot about my presence. Hey, Earth to Elisa. Her lost look immediately switched back to her normal one. Anyway, bye-bye. She picked up her clothes lying nearby and left. It was late, but I decided to spend a little bit more time lying on my back and stargazing. After all, I didn't have that many opportunities for that before. Or I simply tried to avoid every opportunity. Well, if we think about it, the light from the faraway stars only reaches us after 1,000,000 years. Right now I couldn't see the star because it was shining back then, long in the past. Now that the star is gone, already exploded. Wait a minute. I see, she's not a bad character, she's just annoying. I got up and looked around the beach. My dad had at least took my pioneer uniform. Just so I think she's not so spoiled. I need to come up with an idea quickly. Certainly I could go complain to Olga, but not my wet pants. I don't even know which cabin Elisa lives in either, and knocking on every door is simply not a good idea. Maybe we should go look for Slavia? Yes, of course. At night wearing my underpants. The only thing missing is a rose in my teeth. Overall, it looks like I'm screwed. In case I have to do something. I was lucky not so much last time. It passed since she left. I could still catch up with Lisa. Hurry up. Go to wherever, like, electronic is, like, dog. In the blink of an eye, I found myself in the square. She was... You're just there? To my great surprise, Elisa was sitting on the bench, apparently bored. She'd already changed. Give him back. Yeah, sure, take him. She muttered with a guilty tongue and handed back my uniform. Don't think I was... Oh my... I don't even gotta say anything. Don't think I was waiting for you on purpose or anything like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my... Tsundere alert. Tsundere alert. I was left standing riveted to the spot. I didn't expect such a twist. The guilt did its job, perhaps. Fat chance. Anyways, I'd better keep away from her. Recent events do not change a thing. Headed back to the cabin. For the first time today, I finally felt how tired I was. There was no light in the window, so Olga must have been sleeping already. Strange enough, she waited for me yesterday. I entered the cabin, quietly stripped and laid on the bed. When you think about it, my situation hadn't got any clearer today. In fact, I spent my whole day doing useless stuff. I never would have even thought about doing something like this in the real world, although I had plenty of time. How much time would I have left here is in total mist. I don't know. I can't speak, right? Maybe an eternity. Maybe there are only a few minutes left. I didn't want to think about the past, about how I got into this camp. For the first time in a long while, I felt really tired. Tired? I can't speak. Not only emotionally tired, but also physically tired, psychologically tired, and God knows how else tired. Just wanted everything to shove off. Starting with my own thoughts. I wanted this mess somehow resolved by itself, or at least without my active participation. What if I'm stuck in here forever? I'll have to get used to it. So just like that, I'm not ready. My consciousness slowly drifted away from me and became progressively harder to concentrate on something distinct. Perhaps it's better to wait until tomorrow. I rolled over and fell asleep. I hate how I'm starting to like whatever her name is, because I just hate. This is how it always goes. I start off hating a character, and then they end up being my favorite character. That's how it always ends up being. I don't know why. Anyways, back to it. The night left the feeling of anxiety behind. I woke up exhausted, both physically and mentally. It happens to me all the time. You see incredibly lucid images of your dream, as if you fell into a Hollywood blockbuster with a plot full of a twist, well-paid actors, and a multi-million-dollar visual effects. You wake up in the morning without remembering a thing. That's what I was trying to do, to restore the images shown by my relaxed brain. But that part of my memory was empty, either archived or formatted completely. Well, I think that will be all for today, because, being back into the whole thing, all of a sudden, and wait, what is that on the wall? Who is that? Who is that? Oh, what? Also, wait a second. I'm just gonna take a second to look at this background. No, I don't. Go! No, I want. How do I hide the screen? How do I hide the screen? That's not. I don't know how to hide the screen. No, I don't. Shh. Okay, it's H. I'm just gonna take the room for a second. Take a look at the room. Okay, we got the wardrobe. We got the shelves. This is actually a nice looking, like, not apartment, but like campsite, cabin. That's the word I was looking for. I don't know what these posters are on the wall, but something tells me the one on the right side has to do with something interesting. I could have sworn I've seen that picture with the bag on the face. I don't know where. Anyways, I think that'll be all for today, because being back into like the kick of not the kick of things, but getting back in the groove to record this kind of series is just kind of not off-putting, but I don't know how to describe it. It's just kind of, you gotta get used to it again, And especially, like, since I want my audio to be higher quality and with all this noise reduction and crap, I just gotta get back into it. Anyways, see you in the next episode, I suppose. See ya.